So yesterday, Minecraft Live announced the addition of the spear to the game, basically as a horizontal mace that increases in damage depending on your speed. Not only do I love this idea because I suck with the mace, but I also love this idea because I suck at modding, and this seems pretty easy to replicate. It was really quite simple. I used a reference image of the event to create textures for every tier of spear, including wood, stone, copper, iron, diamond, gold, and netherite. Then I added its items and attributes. The procedure to create the speed and damage was the hardest part, but I just needed to subtract the player's position from one tick prior from their current position to calculate horizontal speed. I also made it so that at a certain speed threshold, you deal additional knockback with your joust. Now that the spear was in the game, I exported it over to Minecraft and we're ready to test it out. So for some reason I don't have my skin, but also, yeah, I just coded spears into Minecraft in 1 hour and I'm going to show you guys how they're going to work. As of this video's release, you guys can download this mod on CURSEFORGE. We have 7 spears to choose from: wooden spear, stone spear, copper spear, iron spear, diamond spear, golden spear, and netherite spear. The other things are for my other mods. Now, for the sake of this video, I added a game rule to the mod called spear damage that will tell you the damage your spear deals when you activate it. So let's turn that to true. And if I run at this turtle and then hit him, it should tell us how much damage. I dealt 1 extra damage to the turtle based on the speed we were going. Let's try this again. 1.5. So sprinting, we have a little bit of a limit on how much extra damage we're actually going to deal to the thing. But we can deal even more by using other modes of transportation. And in this video, we're going to see what the max damage we can deal is with this spear. The next obvious choice is to try this with the horse. So for experiment number 1, we're going to go with a normal horse, just random speed, and then I think on test number 2, I'm going to use a command to get the best horse we can. I also made it so that if you run fast enough, the spear is going to deal extra damage. Okay, how fast is this horse? This horse is not very fast. Yoink! 3 damage and some knockback. 3 damage. Okay, so on this particular horse, it looks like our max damage is 3. And that adds on to the default damage of the spear, which means we were actually doing about 7 damage, which is 3.5 hearts. Alright, using a command, I'm trying to give myself a pretty fast horse, and that is definitely pretty fast. We're going to try to kill these failed attempt at fast horses with our spear at this speed. We did 6 damage at this speed. Okay, let's do it again. 5 damage. Alright, we need to get him on flat ground. Let's do it again. 3. Again. 6 damage. 6 damage. Okay, it looks like a super fast horse is giving us a max of 6 damage, which plus the default of 4 is just about 10 damage, which is 5 hearts per hit. I wasn't sure what the actual scaling was, so I kind of guesstimated, but I'm guessing the spear is going to be a little bit better than this. The obvious next best choice to test this with is going to be the Elytra, and we are going to spawn some iron golems. Actually, I kind of want to see if we can one-shot zombies. Alright, let's do this. How much damage can we do? 10 damage. I moved over to a super flat world because I was lagging, so let's try out the Elytra here. The max damage we did with the Elytra in the other world was 10. Let's see. Oh, I missed. Oh, I forgot to turn on the game rule. 10 damage. I want to see what the highest tier of mob is that we can kill one shot with the spear. So we're starting with a cow. And dead. So I think the way I scaled damage when I made this was a little bit underpowered. But I think that makes it a little bit more balanced because I think the main concern from people, as I've heard from the community, is that they were worried that this was going to be another mace situation where people were just going to be able to reach endless speeds and then end up getting one shot by Elytra fighters. So if they balance it like this, where the max damage you can really do is just 10 extra, it shouldn't be that bad. Alright, obviously we got to do one more test. Wither. Alright, that did decent damage. That did decent damage. Oh, fighting the Wither like this is gonna be so fun. This is how I'm going to fight the Wither every time from now on when the spear comes out. Alright, I added Smite 5. Let's see what it does. Oh, Spear with Smite 5 is gonna be the best Wither strat from now on. I'm struggling with my aim. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you want to see more, hit that like button and subscribe. And if you want to play with the spear yourself, the CurseForge link should be in the description as long as it has been approved by the moderators at this point. I think the spear is going to be a very welcome addition to Minecraft, and I'm really excited to see how it does in the actual game. So that's all for me. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.